Alright. Welcome back to Fallout 76, Season 25, Appalachia Under Siege, Daily Challenge Guide for August 26th. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning, about 2 minutes to 11 a.m. local time. So let's go live, let's check out the Pip-Boy, and let's see what challenges we have for today. Alright, it looks like our Fallout first challenge is to drink some tea. Let's see, our 6 daily challenges are: build anything in a nice shelter. That's pretty nice. Complete the event Invaders from Beyond, happening on the hour every hour. This will probably be the final week for that. I think it stops what, September 1st, next Tuesday on reset. Let's see. Kill 12 creatures and defeat a Deathclaw. Not bad, not bad. Let's see. Scrap junk to produce glass and take a picture of a Stingwing. Alright. Let's see, can we get one of these done before the Invaders from Beyond? Let's see if we can get that drink tea real quick. I know here in my little toxic lagoon, there's blood leaf. I know you harvest the blood leaf. It unlocks the simple blood leaf tea recipe, so let's head over to the big iron stove. Let's craft this bad boy. Let's see. Go down to old drinks. There's our recipe for simple blood leaf tea. We just create one of these using the blood leaf, boiled water, and wood to create a tea. Invaders from Beyond just popped. If you're lucky enough to get the company tea machine in your encampment, just creates tea over time. You might as well grab the coffee and cookies. And you can use that to drink for your tea for the dailies. Popcorn. And if you have this, the Tea Wizard for the Lucky Leaf Tea, and that one gives you +1 luck for every member in your team. Speak of which, let's open up a casual team. Let's go into our pet boys. We'll go over to our food and tab. Let's see, everything's locked down. And we made a simple blood leaf tea. So it should be somewhere. There it is. I'll chug that down for the drink the tea daily. We got that done. Let's open up our map. We'll go over to Invaders from Beyond. Let's bag us some aliens. Oh, it's barely 11 a.m., but it feels like it's already hitting 100 outside. Oh man, they didn't let people get here in time and they started already. I guess we're getting our random creature kills too. Daily number 2 down.
Now, focus your fire on the brainwave siphon.
Okay, get no digestive goo from that. Robot kills down.
There are 2 captains coming. You will need to eliminate both of them to bring down the fort.
I'm being surrounded. There's Captain Omega.
Eliminate. Destroy the bridge.
Brainwave siphon destroyed. And this is moving quick. General.
Destroy that siphon and put an end to this. I hope that my support was beneficial. Either way, I must ask that you do not try to track me down. I am not well suited to social interaction.
See, will there be a Bigfoot? Keep seeing the enemy. I thought these guys despawned after the event was over. Alright, so we got our random 12 creatures defeated with all the aliens spawning in on us. We got the Invaders of Beyond completed. Let's see, what's next can we do? Alright, picture of Stingwing, scrap gold, junk to produce glass. We gotta go get a Deathclaw, build something in our shelter. Actually, let's go show a good place we could find a mountain of glass. Somewhere in the forest. Where is... There it is, the kill box. We gotta make it to the roof.
Good out here. Nothing nowhere. It's all shit.
Alright, no cranberry cola today. I guess hasn't been recessed as we picked it up yesterday. We'll come up here. Sometimes you're lucky to find a Nuka-Cola Quantum up here, but we got cherry today. And look at all this glass. Let's see, we'll just grab a few, leave some for everybody. Let's see, go to our junk tab, component view. Let's see, where's glass? So Nuka-Cola, and we'll get some from a fuse. Let's see, I think we get 2 pieces of glass per bottle. Let's take a good look. Yeah, 2 pieces of glass, and I believe we just needed what? 10 pieces. So 5 bottles, save the rest for everybody else that is going to come here and grab some glass. So let's take this, let's head back to our camp. I'm just showing this place off so we could grab some glass if you can't do the bulk and scrap method, if you don't have access to a scrap box or Fallout first, this is the manual way to do it. And we'll do the bulking scrap method in case you do. So basically you go up to your workbench, scrap all your junk items, There we go. We scrap everything. We scrap the glass, or down to glass pieces. We'll throw it in our scrap box, or if not, you'll be having that in your inventory or throw it in your stash if you don't have access to the scrap box or file out first. Let's see. Write that down. And if you do have glass in your stash box, you can simply do this. You go to your craft tinker workbench. You go to bulk. Let's see, bulk glass. We get a bulk package. It'll be 15 per package. We just needed 10 for the daily. Come in here, break that down. Bada bing, bada boom. That daily would be completed. So let's go to our weapons. There's our Pro Snap camera. Let's see, any non-legendary items taking up inventory space. Forgot to clear out my inventory. Okay, now let's see. We got our camera ready. Let's see, might as well go take a picture of a Stingwing. There's a spawn close to us. Then, oh, we're already here. We could do a quick build in our shelter. Let's do that instead. We'll build something in our shelter, then we'll go take a picture of a Stingwing and the Deathclaw. Let's see.
Warning! Collecting B-roll. Don't look into my lens. Natural.
He's
Ready to
collecting
help spread
B-roll.
facts and truth?
Let's see, I said if you go give them ideas for
Oh?
GNN,
I'm
you're able to get a
recording.
buff. Let's see, let's do the Fisherman
It
restaurant.
was interesting. Do you think he would talk to us on camera? That is a problem. If you learn more about him, let me know.
So I think you just tell them the idea. I'll go to stats, effects, let's see. There we go. Reporter instinct, perception, and luck increased by 1. That's nice. Alright, so let's hop into our shelter. We just get billed 10 random items. Good thing we... Did it say it had to be free cam or not free cam? Not build anything in shelter, so don't have to be in a Pacific cam mode. Alright, so let's go here. Let's see. Let's go to decorations. Filter, what can we do? Let's see about clutter. Why can't it be placed on the floor? It has to be placed on something else? Okay, maybe not that one. Alright, we're doing stacks of ammo. We'll scrap these down so we don't leave a big mess in our shelter. There we go. Alright, so let's run back over here past the, Hocking Hills Station, the baseball field, and we're heading, let's see, right over there. Can we see it from here? You can barely make it out, but down that road, there's a truck that's crashed on the side of the hill. The Stingwings spawn right over there. So let's head down here to the road. We could actually just run down that direction. Let's see, we'll try to take a live picture. Let's see, are they anywhere? There's the pearls of Stingwings. Hey, hold still while I'm taking a picture. There we go. Take those little buggers out. Alright. So there's Stingwings here that are constant spawn. Oop, zoom out too much. If you come down here to Brexidine Chemical Power Substation, there's 4 more down here. You could get a picture of at least one of them. And you don't have to capture them when they're alive. You capture them also when they're been taken care of. You can see if you use your camera and you highlight them, and you see on the corner upper right it says disease corrosive stingwing. As long as you get the name of the creature or animal or thing you're trying to take a picture of and it shows in the corner, it will count for the daily. So let's see. Back to weapons. We want our ultrasight one. Picked up another one during the public event yesterday. Let's see. Get our hunting rifle out. So, there's a few spots here in Burning Springs we could find some Deathclaws. Sometimes there's one wandering around like the Rust Kingdom. You can find some. You can find one in Albany sometimes, or in the roads in between certain points, like between Dino Peak Mini Golf and the Starlight Drive-In. This little patch of road right here, you can find a couple of Deathclaws. There's 3 Deathclaws that constantly spawn at Dino Peak Mini Golf. There's the one at the Ash Cave. 3 of them could spawn at the Jackson Junkyard during gearing up. Let's see. Where should we go? Also, in Burning Springs, outside of Burning Springs, there's Deathclaw Island. It looks like somebody's already there as well. Come down to the Savage Divide. If we go to Hopewell Cave, there's a glowing Deathclaw there as well. In the mire and the abandoned, oh, looks like someone's already there too. The abandoned waste dump, there's usually 2 Deathclaws. Sometimes there's a 3rd one that spawns that's a glowing. Let's see, down here in the Cranberry Bog, I believe there's a chance for it to spawn by the Pylon V13. And I can't remember if there's another one that spawns at one of the substations, like the Thunder Mountain one. Can't remember if there's one right here at this TM01 one. Let's see. Since everybody else is at the lower level ones, let's take a chance at Dino Peak Mini Golf. If they're not there, we got the one in the Ash Cave. Okay, for a moment there, I just saw my timer got reset to 5 minutes, but we've been live longer than that. We'll see what happens on the video. Let's see, since we're hunting rifle, let's go to first person so it's quicker. I don't know how to say it. I can't think of the word right now. But the action, you're just recirculating the bolt action. It seems to be quicker in first person than third person. $7K on the belly. That's 2 Deathclaws. We just need one more. We just needed one for the data, but it was good to clear them out. Let's refill our crit. Alright. Let's see, can we find any Deathclaw eggs in here? 3 more money, crack egg. Pelvis, nope. Let's see, anything in the snack box over here? Just pepper. Put the weapon away. Let's see. Ooh, Deathclaw egg on top of the nest. Nothing inside. Bunch of bones. Let's see, inside this nest. Nope. Take that nougat cherry though. Looks like another egg on top of the nest here. Alright, we're gonna have some Deathclaw Wellington. Alright. Let's double check the dailies. Looks like we got them all, so let's head back to our camp and do a quick recap. Let's hit up the machines, see if we get anything mysterious. Wow, irradiated sunset. And Blackwater brew. Not bad. Alright. So let's start on top of the list. We got to drink a tea daily. There's a couple of ways we could do that real quick, real simple. Like the example that we did earlier, we were able to harvest a blood leaf to make a simple blood leaf tea. That usually takes 1 blood leaf, boil water, and wood. If not, if you're lucky enough to have the company tea machine, you could easily drink those teas as well. And recently they added in the Lucky Leaf, or the Tea Wizard with the Lucky Leaf Tea, which grants you, what was it, +1 to luck for every teammate that drinks the tea with you. I think. Let's see, where is it in the, I think I got it locked down. Yeah, it says 1 luck per teammate. We're on a team of 1, so we get just +1. So that's enough for the tea. What was next? Build anything in the shelter. We just built a bunch of ammunition boxes. Just a bunch of clutter items you could do in one of your shelters. If you haven't got a shelter yet, there's a simple quest you could do. You just gotta come up to the northern part of the forest part of the map, and you just gotta find Vault 51. There's a little hatch that looks similar to this. What was this one called? The Vault Utility Room Shelter Entrance. You speak to the Mr. Henny robot there, you get that quest going, and you get a free shelter. So you could get the part of that daily quest done, weeklies. Fun stuff to do. Let's see, what's next? Alright, on the beginning of every hour on the hour, we got Invaders from Beyond. We went to do that event. And then within that event, with all the alien creatures spawning in, we're able to get our 12 random kills on creatures. Alright, next up we have Deathclaws. And you can see we took out a bunch of Deathclaws over here at the Dino Peaks mini golf. And like we were saying earlier, all the places where you can find some Deathclaws. Dino Peak mini golf is one of them. Ash Cave is the second location here in Burning Springs. This little stretch of road in between Dino Peak Mini Golf and the Starlight Drive-In Theater. Sometimes you can find some Deathclaws here. Where else have we come across a Deathclaw? Sometimes there's one that spawns in Albany. Sometimes there's an armored Deathclaw inside the Rust Kingdom. If you follow the Railroad Service Yard Railroad and you come up to this direction where there's a bunch of derailed cars, and there's a constant spawn for three burning rad scorpions. Say that 5 times fast. There's a chance of a Deathclaw to spawn on this side over here before you get to like the Meadow Breeze Storage Depot. And if the public event happens over here at the Jacksonville Junkyard, with gearing up, at the end of that event, there's 3 Deathclaws that pop out too. Let's see. Now for the rest of the map, I know there's a Deathclaw here on Deathclaw Island. We come over here to the Savage Divide over here at the Hopewell Cave. There's a glowing Deathclaw in there. And we come down to the abandoned waste dump. Looks like someone's already there. There's usually 2 regular Deathclaws. Sometimes you get, if you're lucky enough, you can get 3 to spawn in there, and one of them being glowing.
Don't look into my list.
Let's see, where else? I know sometimes it could spawn by Pylon V13. Now I'm trying to remember, it was the Thunder Mountain Substation TM2 or TM1 where they like to spawn too. Or sometimes they spawn there. That's the only place I could think of off the top of my memory. Let's see, what's next on the list? Alright, scrap junk to produce glass. That one's a fun one. Especially if you collect some Nuka-Cola glass bottles, and you can always find an abundance. Where is it? There we go, the kill box. We showed that one off earlier in the video. If you jump all the way to the roof, there's a big old pile of empty glass Nuka-Cola bottles. Sometimes you can find a Nuka-Cola. We got a cherry this time, but sometimes there's a quantum that spawns where that cherry was. 5 of those glass bottles. Each glass bottle gives you 2 pieces of glass if you just scrap it down. So you just need 5 for the daily for the 10 pieces. If not, you could go around Nuka World on tour. There's a bunch of empty glass bottles there too, around the whole park. If you do farm around for sodas and the little stands, you can find them there. And across all the vending machines too, you can find some empty glass bottles there, like the one we saw in the Dino Peak Mini Golf. Let's see, what else? Alright, take a camera picture of a Stingwing. There's 2 spawn points I know over here in Burning Springs. If you head a little bit north from the Braxidine Chemical Power Station, right over here, you can see like a big old scooper from a crane. You can find 4 Stingwings there. And the ones we got was over here by road marker 33, south of Hocking Hill Station, right where the truck crashed and it spilled a bunch of Braxidine chemicals. Right where the road and railroad meets, there's 2 Stingwings that spawn here as well. We got our picture there. And I think that's pretty much it for all the dailies. So let's bring to an end here. And let you guys do what you guys do best. Hit me up with a comment down below. Leave a like. Don't forget to share the video. I really appreciate you catching that replay back on my YouTube channel. You know what to do there. Hit that sub notification button for the daily content drop. Special thanks for you guys watching live on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that follow button there as well. Catch me live every day. And once again, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. And have an amazing day.